There has literally never ever been something that has pissed me off as much as YouTube's decision to eliminate video responses. There's never been a video in which I've stated that YouTube is trying actively to kill the community. This time, I think they might be. YouTube is phasing out the idea of video responses to any videos. The reason they gave is because there's a 0.0004% click-through rate, meaning that 4 out of every million people that watch a video will go down to the bottom fold and click on a video response to see it. So in response to that data, they're going to eliminate a feature that is vitally important to the community. The point of video responses is not a click-through rate. That's what spammers want, is they want a click-through rate. The point of video responses is a conversation between myself and you, the person making the video response. That's one view. If I watch a viral video that has 1 billion views, I'm never, ever, ever going to scroll past the bottom fold because they're consistently spam. And that's the reason there's a 0.000004 click-through rate. It's not because people aren't using the tool. It's because, as YouTube states constantly in all their promos, they have 1 billion unique visitors every single day that watch a couple of videos every time. Most of those viewers are watching viral videos. They don't care about the conversation. Creators care about the video responses that they're getting. Let me give you just a couple of examples. Veritasium just made a video in which he crowdsourced the answer to a scientific problem. He's done this several times. The most recent is called the bullet block experiment. I'll link it in the description. Derek says, I haven't figured this out yet. Make a video response and tell me what you think is happening here. There are 2 pages of video responses. I don't actually know how many that is, but it's probably near 100 video responses that are pertinent to that video, very important to that video, and explain something that Derek may not actually know. If Derek had to search for those videos in YouTube's search algorithms, he's going to miss at least half of them because YouTube search is broken. It's not intended for video responses because video responses are already built like that. There's already a feature that does that. Let's talk about another excellent use of video responses. A couple of years ago, I think it was 3 or 4, I don't actually know, Michael Buckley started making a thing called Buck Factor. So he wanted to get involved in the community and highlight people in the community that may not have a lot of subscribers but are really good at what they do. The Nerd Fighters picked this up, they call it Nerd Factor, but that is entirely based on video responses. The entire system is built on and based around the idea of video responses. Without video responses, it would be impossible to do. The point is, video responses are vitally important in creating new content creators that are amazing because they make a video response that is thoughtful and good, or having conversations. These are 2 things that are not valued by advertisers. They don't give a fuck about that. But we should. And we should be fighting this. One of the great things about video responses is that they're unlimited. The comment section in a YouTube video is completely broken. There's no threaded discussion, there's a character limit that's stupidly small, and it just doesn't make sense to have meaningful and thoughtful conversations in there. A creator like CGP Grey, who has a huge audience, goes to Reddit to have conversations and comments. They don't come to YouTube anymore because Reddit has a great comment system. Having to go to another social media site in order to carry out a feature that should be baked into YouTube's feature set is broken. It's stupid and broken. So YouTube tells us they're going to come up with some better way of doing a video response. The current way is not broken because the feature is intended for creator and audiences to talk to each other. It's not intended to self-promote or get views. In my opinion. When I make a video response, and I've made literally hundreds of them, I make a video response for one person and one person only, and it's the person that I'm responding to. If other people watch that video, great. But if only one person watches it, that is exactly what I intend. So when I want to have a meaningful conversation with someone, I'm not going to do it in the comments because, again, 500 characters is just not enough unless they come up with something incredible in the next 2 weeks before YouTube video responses are phased out. I'm very skeptical. If I have to encourage my audience to create a video that has the same name or some kind of hashtag or whatever, and I have to search for it, I'm not going to see as many video responses because it's not easy for me as a creator to find those videos or for the creator to respond to my video. Whereas a video response goes to my email, if I still have that acceptable. I'm gonna get them in my YouTube inbox, which is arguably also pretty damn broken. But I'm also going to get them on the video watch page. So if I come back to my own video and I see some of those, I might click through them. I, as a creator, will watch them, and it's important to me. To the rest of my audience, it might not be important at all. They might want to only watch my content. But to me as a creator, that is vitally fucking important. that I be able to watch my audience's creations, or have a conversation that is longer than 500 characters, or 5 comments that have to be, they're all fucked up because YouTube doesn't put them in order. The alternative they put in their blog post was that they're going to allow links to videos in comments be clickable. This is not a solution to the problem. All this is going to make is YouTube video creators not want to read their comments even more, because there's going to be more spam. There's already lots of spam in the comments. We all know it. If I watch a video by Side that has 1.5 billion views, I don't want to read the comments because they're garbage. Everyone knows they're garbage. All this goes to show that YouTube corporate, the people making decisions at YouTube, have a huge misunderstanding and undervalued concept of how the community works. They don't get the view versus viewer relationship. They want to see views, right? Their advertisers want to see eyeballs on videos, and so they want the maximum number of click-throughs on any video anywhere on their site, because that pleases the people with the money. Subbable is one of those scenarios which arose out of the idea that YouTube creators making meaningful content cannot and will not make money off of the views on their videos to support the content they're creating. These views are important, but they're not enough to make the creator enough money to make their content. So Subbable comes up and they solve that problem. But now we have a new problem. How do creators talk to their audiences in a meaningful way outside of the comments? You're gonna send them to Reddit? You're just pushing them off YouTube. And I know, because I've been to every single VidCon, that YouTube doesn't want us to leave their page. They want to increase watch time, so they want to make it so that it's easy to continue to watch content. So pushing them to Reddit to make conversation happen is not gonna work. This is a huge misstep. Will it kill the community? Probably not. We'll figure something out. But again, we're gonna have to figure something out off of YouTube's site. You've got 2 weeks to make a video response. If you're interested, and if you want to talk about this, please do so. Otherwise, please use the links below or at the end of this video to tweet me a video response, because I would love to have a conversation and I want to figure this thing out just as much as you do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you whenever the hell it is I make a video, because this is the first one I've made in 3 months, 5 months, I don't know. Thanks.